for that introduction, Councillor Hibbert, and thank you to everyone who's here this morning. It is my great privilege to have been asked to speak. Just like the Deputy Lieutenant, I'm the locum, as I'm really speaking on behalf of Safer Wolverhampton Partnership. Richard Fisher, who's the Commander from West Midlands Police in Wolverhampton, is the chair of the partnership. For those people that don't know, it's a partnership of public sector, voluntary community sector and residents from across the city that come together to make the city a safer place. Unfortunately, Richard couldn't be here this morning, so I was asked to step in his place. Fortunately though, we do have Becky Barnsley who will be speaking shortly on behalf of the police, which is fantastic. So, on behalf of the Safer Wolverhampton Partnership, I'd like to make the following statements and commitments really. We're proud to support Orange Wolverhampton, the 16 days of action to end violence against women, girls and also interpersonal violence. As we've heard, it's not just women and girls, although clearly they are the majority that are affected. As a partnership, we're committed to taking a partnership approach to end this terrible form of abuse, which includes, as we've already heard, domestic abuse, sexual abuse, honour-based violence, forced marriage, female genital mutilation and stalking and harassment. Too many families are blighted by the long-term effects of these crimes in all their forms, and these have cross-cutting implications. They're crimes and a community safety issue, a public health issue, vulnerable adults and child protection issues, as well as societal issues, and it's not acceptable in our city or anywhere. The Orange Wolves campaign is an ideal opportunity to redouble our efforts to empower our communities with facts, help-seeking pathways, to train our frontline staff in effective responses, hold perpetrators and offenders to account, and safeguard and support victims, survivors and children. We recognise that the recent restrictions, as we've already heard, around COVID-19 have increased the risks to victims and of these crimes, particularly those living with their abusers, and we've seen increases in reported domestic abuse. It's therefore more important than ever that we raise awareness of violence against women and girls, and as I've said, other interpersonal violence, and reach out to victims and survivors to let them know they're not alone and ensure that they know how to access the support that they and their families need, ensuring that we protect the most vulnerable as we work to relight our city. As a partnership, we're determined to work towards eliminating these unacceptable practices in our city and of course wider around the country and world, as taking on that leadership role, as we've heard, has been done so fantastically by many here today, and adopting that zero tolerance approach where we do have these violent crimes. They're not acceptable and we will work together to tackle them. Thank you very much.